So welcome back all of you for this second part of the conversation. Gautam, to continue the conversation, could you help us understand that, what are the type of customers or people, what kind of residential, commercial customers are actually in this, tend to install and make changes to their for water efficiency purpose from your
Yes,
experience?
we get varieties of customers at this moment. Demand from individual houses, where they come and buy online these devices from Amazon or any other platforms. Even we have our own e-commerce platform. Apart from this, majority of the business happens by bulk buyers, where they are institutional buyers. We call them institutional buyers. These are corporates, these are religious organizations, let's say Art of Living, or some other religious, places. We get a lot of inquiries from apartments where they want to reduce their maintenance costs. Water scarcity is a big problem, and they are buying a lot of water tankers, many water tankers, and there's no water supply from the corporation. So we get these kind of customers mostly.
Right.
And apart from this, we have another customer base where, we have these green buildings coming up across the country, IGBC certified green buildings, LEED certified green buildings, okay, where they have a norm of, placing water efficient fixtures in the, it's a greenfield project, basically.
Right.
So where they need to have water efficient fixtures. And then we get a lot of overseas inquiries,
Right.
from countries like Oman, Egypt, Dubai, Brazil,
Right.
Tunisia. So there are many countries like this which write to us. In fact, we have got clients from China,
Wow.
Hong Kong. They're wanting to buy water savers, Bali, from us, and we do a regular shipment with them, and these are bulk buyers. They are not individual buyers.
Sure.
We sometimes do get individual buyers request also from overseas. Unfortunately, we are not able to do that, service that, overseas individual customers. But yes, we are able to service bulk buyers.
So this is very interesting that, of course, it's not surprising that, water is something is becoming, people are becoming more and more conscious across the world. It's because of the way the water we have been currently using has given us a lot of, that it actually provides a lot of scope to make improvements, and that is the reason why what you're saying is that you are getting inquiries from various countries. So that's helpful to know. And the other question is, if someone, people listening to you thought that, I think I want to perhaps do this in my own apartment, what would it take for them to organize installation across the entire apartment or across the entire office building if they wanted to do it?
It's very simple. What we do is we do a feasibility study. Okay, once your management committee approaches us, we ask them to share the pictures. Okay, and once they share the picture, we send the devices.
Pictures of what? Devices, pictures of what?
Of fixtures, plumbing fixtures.
Okay.
Normally, an apartment will have a uniform plumbing fixture. Very rarely, every house will have a different plumbing fixture.
So when you say plumbing fixture, do you mean the pictures of a tap?
Yeah, picture of taps, shower heads, toilet.
Okay. So it's whatever is across.
Whatever is across, and with our experiences, and we are also familiar with many brands. If this is the brand, we know what size must be using it.
Right.
Okay. So, with that experience, we send across, we courier the samples to them. If the apartment is nearby in the vicinity, we go and we send a person there and does the explanation and do a sample flat or a clubhouse to experience the savings. What is the difference between before and after?
Right.
And once they are convinced, and once we are able to prove that, significant savings will happen, then we ask them to take the bulk requirement at all. See, many a time we get a request that, only few houses want to change and few houses don't want to change. I do not appreciate that model. Why? Because it has to be uniform. It has to be democratic. Okay, in a way that everybody has to take an initiative.
Because that's a challenge. That's a general challenge with many apartment where there is the committee. If it's not everyone is in agreement, then they need to But hopefully things are changing where everyone understands that they all have to play their part in making water savings.
Sooner or later, the country will have water efficiency norms. Sooner or later,
Yes.
no apartments, no houses, because we don't have enough water. Let me tell you, we are already at the edge. Okay, and sooner or later, we're gonna have a water efficiency policy. This is in under discussion for quite some time, but yes, it's taking time. But since there is no other option, water efficiency will come as a binding, as a
regulation,
mandate.
Yeah, mandatory. So that's that. So okay, and I want to also maybe have some time allocated for people. If others have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask any question to Gautam, and also any general question on the topic that we are discussing. So I invite all of you to unmute and ask a question. Anyone?
Gautam, hi, Amit Hegde here.
Hi.
What is that one device or something that normally that you find the least efficient in any household?
The kitchen tap.
Okay.
Very true. And our research also showed that kitchen tap is one which is inefficient, and it is also used inefficiently, because every time for the dishwashing, particularly we used to hear that the maids that are coming, they tend to open the tap not very judiciously. And so at this point, actually, I want to share, because the question Amit asked, I want to share a graph which we, just to give you an understanding of what we found in each different households, right? We have surveyed many house families, and these are the see, can you see the top water using areas? Are you able to see the screen? Can you see this water scorecard? Is that visible? So yeah, this is an example of a family in Bangalore, and the top 3 water using areas were dishwashing, that is kitchen tap, toilet flushing, clothes washing. Then if you go to another family, and so what we found for this particular family, let's say, is that we were able to suggest the changes that would take them from 270 liters per person per day to 66 liters per person per day. So making a saving of quite a large volume of water that can be saved per day, 425 liters savings per day. And just by making some hardware changes, by making these retrofits that Gautam is talking about, and some behavior change. So that's, and I want to show you some more example of other houses. So this one is a family again in Bangalore, clothes washing, toilet flushing, showering. So it does vary a lot, but then there are some showering. Showering is another very common one. Showering, hand jet also sometimes is a culprit, and toilet flushing. This is a family in Mumbai. Then there is another family where there they were having a lot of water put on the indoor plants, toilet flushing, washing. So yeah, so I think that's a good question to know that which are the areas that are hot spots. So any other question? You can also put a question on the chat. I'll be monitoring. Any other question, anybody? Or comment about what you heard so far?
Gautam, one more thing. So how quickly these things get fitted? How quickly can you fit these?
Good question.
And also the cost involved.
Sorry, what was the next part?
What's the cost?
Hard disk.
Sorry. Please, one at a time. I'm just going to.
Factory is confirm.
I think it's just yeah.
Yeah, I muted. So you wanted to know how long this takes to install?
Yeah,
right?
install and the cost also
Cost,
involved.
yeah, cost, yeah.
Yeah. Gautam, you're on mute.
It takes lesser time than changing your phone battery sometimes. Okay, and 8-year-old kid, my son, could do it.
And also, you have videos of how to install, right? Like
yes, there are many videos in YouTube. If you go and just type water saving fixes or Eco 365, many people have made videos and posted videos. There's a 14-year-old boy in Bangalore and who has already conserved 10 million liters of water, 14-year boy, by just going and installing water savers. So it's damn easy. Okay, believe me, it could be your very good activity with your family or children, good to increase their motor skills. Okay. Apart from this, the costing, what if I tell you it costs you less than 100 rupees and it will save you somewhere around 20,000 liters of water a year.
Yeah, and the electricity is not counted.
And then rest other things are not counted. Many things are not counted. Electricity, the pumping cost of the water is not counted here. The water which goes waste. And what about your the self-respect for yourself, the guilt? What you had, you go away with that guilt at the cost of less than 100 rupees. You can order water savers on Amazon at less than 100 rupees per piece. It gets door delivered. It cannot become easier than this, let me tell you. It's as simple as thinking about it and having it there.
Okay, well, that's good. And also, see, that's exactly what I agree. It is not anymore about return on investment only, because this is the lowest cost, solution for water conservation, because it gives you high returns within 2 months. The return on investment happens. But the whole idea of this is not about just water saving for the money's sake, but because we want to contribute to our own community, our own country, by doing our bit. Because one of the things Jal Smriti is a mission is to help people, give all the tools, the techniques and knowledge that you can take your own action to do your bit of water conservation, water positivity within what is within your control. And once every one of us just did what we can do within our own control, believe me, we will see the change in our own lifetime. The entire transformation you can see within our own lifetime with respect to water. But the challenge is that how is everyone going to do? But before we worry about others to do, let us start do it ourselves. And if you can, even in your own family, do it. Yes, Gautam.
Yeah. So many people I come across and they say that we are waiting for government to implement. Yeah. Government will not do anything, yes. Believe me. They cannot come to your house and install a water saver and keep monitoring that. Yeah. Okay. What they will do is one day or other, they will say that, if you don't install water savers, we will not give you water. One day it will happen like this, or we'll not give you water supply. BWSSB connection will be disconnected or something like that. Okay. But, until then, will you keep waiting? Yeah. Okay. And it is a resource. It is your resource. Let's treat it as, I always say that, will you give, you want to buy oranges and if it is costing you rupees 30, will you give 50 and go away? You will take back the change, right? 20. Will you give excess and just, so it is same like that. When you're washing your hands, you need only 2 liters of water, 3 liters of water flow rate. Why are you using 8 liters? It is just like common sense. Why are we wasting it? Doesn't help anybody. Doesn't help anybody.
Yeah. So we request that all of you see this as more as what is the action that each of you can do on your own part. And this is the simplest action. And by the way, I forgot to announce that we would like to pick some, at least 3 people for giving. Jal Smriti is going to send them a surprise gift. post them, by the way. We will post them the surprise gift, so that, but we were going to say that the more participation and the good questions you ask, you are more likely to be the winner. So I'm now announcing that. So please, I hope that will encourage you to participate in this conversation. So please ask any more questions or make any comment that you may have.
Hi, I have one question.
Yes, Ravina.
Yeah, great presentation. Thank you, Gautam. And thank you for this initiative as well. As mentioned in the presentation, water efficiency improving tools are the best solutions for water saving. But this is there is also very lesser awareness about this as compared to rainwater
Correct.
harvesting solutions or
Absolutely.
open area runoff catchment. So,
Correct.
is there like an awareness program that Eco 365 is also focusing on?
Yes,
So that's my
yes.
question.
Actually, yes, we've been doing a lot of sessions, and we have done numerous number of videos and viral videos. In fact, we've been featured on newspapers more than 15, 20 times, for conserving water. So, see, I'll tell you what, majority of builders and apartment community, they know about the solution. This is our research. This is what our research says, they are just waiting for things to initiate. Majority of them, knows about the product now. Few years back, 8 years back, 9 years back, we are at 11-year-old company now. Okay. So at that point of time, I understand the knowledge was limited now, but what is happening now is that people who are managing properties, they know how to conserve water. If you go and just search way to conserve water in apartment or property, these solutions will pop up. And there are numerous people like ma'am promoting these kind of fixtures and NGOs promoting this. The problem is that we keep waiting. We keep waiting to initiate things. We are not taking action is less. Knowledge is there. So I understand, Ravina, but at your level, probably you're not knowing the product. Probably you're getting exposed to the product for the very first time, but the technical community, the apartment associations, and people who are in this field, people who manage properties, facility managers, admin managers, they know about the product.
Okay, now Ravina, another answer to that question is that yes, we may think that awareness is needed. What we at Jal Smriti Foundation, we believe that if you are asking that question, first you start making the change. So the awareness, we don't need to worry about how others are aware or not. If we can make the change first, then whoever is connected to you will be more inspired and more likely to change when you have made the change yourself. So that is the mindset we all have to develop, that it's not about others, it's let's start with me. And if I can be the change, then the change is more likely to happen. So don't even worry about propagating it. Just start with yourself. Yes, yes, Gautam.
So a lot of us know that yoga is good for health. Okay. And it's a very good practice, okay, to do it. And especially in Corona period, it helps you a lot. But how many of us do it? It's just like that. Many a time I've seen that people know about the fixtures, but they don't act.
Yeah.
They don't take the initiative of installing it.
Yeah. So the whole focus, if we can just focus on, am I taking the right action? That's all you need to do with respect to solving for water. Do not even worry about the government. Do not worry about the next door neighbor or someone else. Just ask yourself, what am I doing? What can I do more? Once you've done one action, what else can I do? And here we are at Jal Smriti, ready to help you to the next action. Whatever is within your control, we can. And there are lots. This is the first one we have started with, but there are more to come. We are going to share a lot about this, all the actions that you can do yourself.
I want to share one example here.
Yep.
I want to share one example here. We have many customers who are individual homeowners in a big apartment. Okay, they have just one flat, and they have shared their stories with us that our apartment, we told them about using these fixtures, but their priorities are different. But still, I'm doing it, even though I don't get the water bill for my house, but I'm still saving the water, and I'm doing it for the earth. I'm doing it for my future, and it's not because, I don't have to pay the water bill. That is why I'm not doing it. Even though they don't have to, it will have no cost implication. There is no ROI for them, believe me. And still they did it, even though their apartment have not taken up. And the water cost is distributed equally to everyone.
So that's what, if the other apartments are not taking, you can yourself start doing it. That is the change. And some people have asked about villages. Now the urban water usage is much significantly higher than what people use in villages. So there is not even a comparison. So the type of water efficient, they are working in 30 to 40 liters per day is what their usage is with respect to the rural and village areas. So there is no comparison of how much water they use or the savings that they need to do.
There is a major difference because majority of rural places don't have pipeline water. Yeah. How we have pipeline water in urban spaces. You turn on the tap, the water comes, the shower, the water comes. We have an overhead tank and we get the water. So majority of rural places do not have over tank water. This culture of pipeline water is still at very nascent stage because there it's all tube well, it's all still that well or lake kind of culture, ponds. Okay, yes, it is increasing now with the our honorable Prime Minister talking about Har Ghar Jal. What he's talking about is bringing water, pipeline water to every house. So which means that rural scenarios will change soon. The per capita water consumption will go high. As such, I'll tell you, we Indians are very sensitive towards water. We use it for prayers and we use it for different rituals. We take bath and then do puja. So we are very sensitive about water. Let me tell you, it's only that the cost of the water we are not paying. That is why we are not able to understand the value of it. It's very cheap. I would say it's free. Yeah. It's coming to you as free.
And not only the money part, but also we have become disconnected. We don't really understand because it comes in the tap. And it's not because of, partly it's not our fault, but it's the way the water system, what it does is it has disconnected people. We have no idea what happens before the tap. We have no idea what happens after the tap. So with that disconnection comes a complete apathy. Apathy means like indifference. We don't care because we don't need to care, right? Because there's someone, supplying water. I don't need to care. However, the things are changing because now the buildings are getting supplied by water tankers. You may not know it, but you should go and check that your water is coming from a water tanker. And tomorrow, if the water tanker goes away, you have no water. Your borewell is what is supplying you water, right? So if your borewell dries up, you have no water. So you need to start becoming engaged and becoming connected, learn about, so we in Jalsmriti, we conduct what we call as water literacy programs, where we are sensitizing people about, learn about your water so that you start caring and also you start learning that your own action can contribute to the solution. So that's very important, the sensitization, because we have become disconnected, quite disengaged with our own water system because of the many years of supplying water through the taps and not really needing to care. Any other question, comment? We are coming close to the end of the program. So what I wanted to ask before we
Hello,
end.
ma'am.
Yes, Adarsh.
There is one question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question. The way I understand the product is like you are reducing the pressure, right? The outlet flow. You are reducing the pressure.
We are reducing the flow by reducing by adjusting the pressure.
But the pressure is not, there's not an extra device. The design of the nozzle is such that it increases the pressure of the flow. And therefore, with a small volume, the intensity with which the water comes out is much more higher. So there's no like a separate pressure device that is installed to reduce the.
Nothing electrical. Nothing electrical.
It's more like a flow valve you are saying, right?
No, it's just, it's
Yeah,
a
it's like a
nozzle.
flow
It's a
valve.
nozzle.
It's a nozzle.
Okay, so if there is a nozzle, then so obviously there will be a restriction. Then there will be the problems of, let's say, if I'm cleaning the tank or some large scale, what do you call, tank cleaning is going, or there is some sort of dust that is coming into the picture. Then
Yep.
there will be obviously the
Correct.
clogging issues will be there. Then so if
So,
clogging issues are, then I need to remove it
yeah,
again and put it back.
this is a very common problem which I come across. Okay. So see, we are optimizing the flow. We are not blocking the entire flow. It's not like the holes are as small as like some micron meters. Okay. Many a time very bigger particles pass through it. Okay. Apart from this, the aerators, if you see, they have mesh. Just in case the dirt is coming, okay, to your tap point also, it gets stuck here. So what you have to do is just open it and wash it and clean it
It's
and
a screw
plug it
on
again.
and screw off. Screw on and screw off device.
Yes.
So you can easily clean it time to time. You do need to clean it time to time if you know that there
So it is serving a two purpose. Okay, it is also serving as one filter also for you.
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, I was worried that, let's say, if there is no provision for cleaning it, then there would be obviously back pressure and
You
the
can
whole piping
see
system
one
would
particular device. You
go
can
burst.
keep cleaning it and you can continue using it for 5 years.
Yeah, because you can open.
Okay,
Just
what
screw
is
on
the
and screw off.
frequency that I need to keep on cleaning?
Depends on your
It
water.
depends on your water quality.
Yeah, each one I'll have a
Okay.
Uh,
No, if let's say I'm in a okay, got it. If the cleaning is happening monthly, then it's not an issue then. Yeah.
No, water tank cleaning doesn't happen monthly. Once in 6 months it's happened. Okay. Apart from that, there is no guarantee that all the water, when they are cleaning the tank, they normally close the valve. Okay. Otherwise, your geyser, your shower head, everything will get choked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank
So
you. I
can I
think
just,
because we are
make a-
sorry to interrupt. We are short of time. So you please put your question on the chat, and we will try to provide you the answer because we need to close the program soon. Otherwise, it will get cut off abruptly. So we don't want to do that. So before we close, I just want to say thank you all for participating. Please, I'm going to pick out 3 people. Because of their participation, we will send out the prizes. But before I do that, I want to also write on the chat the email address of Jalsmriti. So please, if you have any other questions which we were not able to answer today, you may send your questions to this email address, contact.jalsmruti@gmail.com. contact.jalsmruti@gmail.com. I put it on the chat. You can write to us on there. You can also write to us suggestions for the topics you would like to be included in our Saturday night live water sessions. And also the 3 winners that I pick, please do send your postal address so that we can make sure you receive the gift, because a thank you gift for participating, in the program. So I want to pick out the winners, and let's hear a nice clap for all of them. One is Amit Hegde. Thank you, Amit, for being a good participant. So we have picked you as a winner. The second second winner is Ravina. So please, Amit and Ravina, please do send us your address, postal address. And the third one is Adarsh. So we picked Adarsh, the third one. So please send your addresses so that we can forward you the gift. Okay, and I think we are short of time. Before I close, I'll just say that there is a lot, of course, at government levels, at policy levels, things can happen, and Jalsmriti is also working in helping, at the policy level. But that's a different discussion. However, with the community, with people like all of us, we just need to focus on what is it that we can do before worrying about what the government is doing or others are doing. It's extremely important because just know the optimistic or the good news part of water is that we can reverse the trend within our own lifetime. Within our own lifetime, we will see that you have cleaner lakes, you have more water, abundant water, and it's possible. But the catch is that you have to do it your bit. You just have to focus on your bit and things will happen. And please stay tuned. We are going to bring you more and more interesting things that you can do within your own community, within your own offices, within your own companies, that will make a huge difference. Just doing your bit is going to be a huge game changer for the entire country. So that's all we expect you. And keep coming, keep participating, and keep writing to us. Follow our page on LinkedIn, follow our page on Facebook, and stay tuned to our programs. I would like to thank you, Gautam, again, sincerely, that that you came and shared with us this about this very good solution. And mind you, there are many other Eco365 is just one of the companies, by the way. There are many other solutions also. We will share with you about other companies also who have these products. So it doesn't, it's not about promoting a particular company, because it's just to share, because Gautam has been around in this business for about 10 years. I picked him to share about this solution. And because India is so large that we need more and more of these solution providers so that we all can make the change. So please, I would like to say, keep focusing on water. Look at water as your enabler, as your something that that serves you for a certain purpose. Never do half bucket baths. Just be smart. Do the research and find out the most water efficient device that's available, and start using it and start making a difference. Thank you so much. I think I will, please, you may log out now, and we will close the program for now, and until next Saturday. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Bhakti. Thank you, Gautam. Nice session. Just want to add from a user perspective. We have been using such devices for more than 10 years.
Yes.
And it lasts. We just have to clean it properly. That's it. And it doesn't require frequent run, and it lasts. So.
And this is the simplest
you buy
solution.
a car and you don't maintain it.
Correct.
It's
absolutely.
Like this.
And this is the simplest solution with the biggest gain. This is the simplest solution with the biggest gain. This is the, as I showed you,
greenest product in the environment, friendly products.
But only because it is so small, people want a big solution, a big grand looking solution. Unfortunately or fortunately, it is such a tiny solution giving you huge savings. So people are not excited about it. It's not sexy enough. But but the cool thing to do is to do small is beautiful, and embrace the small, and make the big difference. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.